Unlock the power of the Merkaba to jump dimensions. Warping space-time with your energy body to travel the universe. Magic is nothing more than being able to warp space-time to your will. The Merkaba is a sacred 4D geometric symbol which contains all forms within itself. Maoshan sorcerers discovered how to combine spheres and triangles with their energy bodies to open space-time portals. This is the sacred combination of spheres and triangles, as well as the 8-sided symbol which actually unfolds into the Merkaba. The practices that I have been sharing with you on the shop in the thunderwizard.com website are practices that will allow you to jump into different dimensions. When you master this energy, you can then take it into meditation and use it to literally shift dimensions like you would change numbers on a combination lock. We don't live in a single universe. We live in a universe of probabilities. The universe that you experience is the one that you unconsciously choose and manifest. Using these practices allows you to tap into the Merkaba so that you can shift into the dimension that you prefer to live in. Go to thunderwizard.com and click on Shop. Solar Flash Update 2024. The Solar Flash will create 3 new Earths, a 2D, a 3D, and a 5D. Each human must choose. Get my books on Amazon, Kindle, or Audible, or at michaelwilliamdenny.com. Not the kind that abduct, those are something else, but higher dimensional beings of light. And they have been educating me on the nature of the multiverse, things that you cannot learn in the 3rd dimension, things you cannot learn from science or religion. And one of those things is that they let me know that there was going to be an ascension event. And they showed me in a vision which was tailored to me and all of the symbolism that I respond to psychologically, so I won't get into that. But it was very clear, the message, that there was going to be an event that everybody would see, and it would be an event that would be of a highly profound spiritual nature. Oh. the truth is that everything you always have most deeply desired is the truth. You've wanted to be loved. You've wanted to be seen. You've wanted to be accepted. You've wanted to be safe. And that is the truth. When we break through the barrier of the third dimension, we connect to higher dimensional anything, just anything outside of the third dimension, the first thing that hits you is the unbelievable love. That's the only thing that exists. And that you experience how beautiful and loved and special you are. Hello, fellow human light beings. This is Mahadeva the Thunder Wizard. It is time once again for a live guided interdimensional meditation to bring about the Ascension event and to destroy the negativity currently on planet Earth. As always, it is my strong suggestion and invitation that you question your reality and then change it, which is what we shall be doing today. Hello and welcome. All right, so I hope I won't take up too much time in my little introduction here, but I like to just connect with you a little bit. I was debating whether or not I was going to do a meditation today because my energy system still responds very strongly to this energy, and I'm slowly getting used to it. What we did on August the 14th was monumental. Other people have gotten back to me who were doing that meditation, who saw, felt, and experienced a huge shift. Ever since basically the month of August, from the beginning of August till the middle of August, these meditations have had a drastic influence on what's happening on planet Earth. Today is based on the communications I have been receiving all day from my higher dimensional friends and your light being family, that today is going to be as profound, if not more so, than what happened on the 14th. So, I'm going to share with you what my focus is going to be. You can focus on whatever you'd like. You definitely don't have to follow my experience. You can have your own. In fact, a lot of people, as I'm narrating and guiding the meditation, they will be having their own experiences which may slightly differ or greatly differ from what I'm narrating. It's perfectly fine. This is a multi-dimensional multiverse, so there isn't one way to experience or understand anything. So my intention is going to be, we're not going to chant the mantras for very long, because I've come to understand that when we're doing this group meditation and we just chant the Hua breath once in unison with the entire multiverse and all of the beings that are working with us, the level of energy is unfathomable. In fact, I just got hit with a jolt as I said that, which means that the light beings are agreeing with me. So I'll give you the progression. There's a progression in the Taoist spirit fighting arts where it turns out happens to be the same as in high level mathematics, which is, it goes from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 5 to 8. And once you get to 5, once you get to the number 5, beyond that is infinite creation. And it means that the energy is multiplying, not mathematically, but I forget the other word, in a quantum way. So yeah, I can't remember that word. It's hard for me to remember words when I'm doing this work because my brain isn't really engaged. So we are going to, I'm going to give myself the option to change this. I might do it 3 times, I might do it 5 times. But my plan is to go to the center of the galaxy, and we are going to chant this mantra that you hear in the background, which is going to go directly to the heart of the sun, and the sun is going to process that energy and send it to Earth. And we will see what happens. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, because what happens in the ethereal realm sometimes isn't the same as what happens down here, because it's, again, we're living inside of a headset, a virtual reality headset, as the physicist Dr. Hoffman talks about. So what's happening in the real world is what's really important here, but it ends up showing up in the headset. And so my focus when we do this is going to be to destroy once and for all, to completely, totally destroy the dark force elite infrastructure. The end result of that, I suspect, will be a revelation of what they've been doing. I don't know if you saw, but just today what came out on YouTube was a peer-reviewed study of some absolutely unbelievable things that have been discovered. It's been talked about in the tinfoil hat crowd, but now it's, peer-reviewed scientific studies have revealed what is inside and what it does. And I believe this is the kind of revelations we're going to see. And I suspect it's very likely that we will see, the public will hear about what has been going on behind the scenes in ways that are unfathomable, even to those of us that are prepared for it. So, I do not relish this idea, but it has to happen. In order for this shift to occur, people must be awakened to what is really going on so that they can make an educated choice which frequency they want to live in. All right, so it's either going to be 3 times or 5 times. Now, I suspect the light beings may want to take us to some other realm for something else. I will let them do that. I just know that they've been talking to me all day, and they've been setting me up, saying what is coming is going to be huge, and what's going to happen tonight is going to be huge. So there you go. You can focus on whatever you'd like. Another option is to focus on the perfect fantasy world that gives you the greatest joy. Imagine a heaven on earth that goes beyond your greatest fantasies, that allows you to connect to your deepest spiritual essence, your bliss, your joy, a world where you can communicate with all spiritual beings, physically, ethereally. There's no such thing as death as we understand it. There's no separation between us and the gods, the angels. Whatever works for you, you focus on that if you choose, or if you'd like to take out your spiritual weapons with me and lay waste to the dark forces, you can do that as well. It's completely up to you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. As always, feel free to do this meditation however you choose. You can sit down, you can lie down. If you want to lie down and cover your eyes and put on earphones, go ahead. If you want to sit in a chair, go ahead. If you don't want to fall asleep, don't lie down or lie back on a couch. Sit on the edge of a chair so that your back is not up against the backrest. Have your feet flat on the ground, barefoot, and look a couple of feet in front of your toes, as I'm doing right now. That'll keep the back of your neck straight. You can also do it in full lotus. You can also stand, you can also move, you can also dance, you can cook dinner, you can do whatever the heck you want. So whatever works best for you. My computer is overheating, so to prevent my computer from overheating, just give me a moment. I'm going to turn the air conditioner up and then we'll get started. All right, so you should be in your preferred location, ready to go. Let us go ahead and begin our meditation. So, inhale very deeply, please. Hold. And exhale. Inhale once again. Hold. And exhale. Inhale one more time. Hold. And exhale. Let it all go. Release yourself completely. And allow yourself to feel the power of Mother Earth pulling you towards herself. Allow the force of gravity to permeate your body. Release your muscles. Release your tendons. Allow this force to pull you deeper and deeper into the center of the earth, the core of the heart of your Mother, the Earth. Continue breathing long and deep, feeling the blood pump through your veins, feeling the electricity moving through your nervous system, feeling all of the chakras, all of the energetic meridians. Know that the power of gravity is the embrace of your Mother, the Earth. And this power, if you let it completely go through your entire being, will heal you, balance you, and give you all resources. Your resources do not come from your job or your bank account. Your resources for survival come from Mother Earth and the energy that is surrounding you. We're now going to chant the Hul breath 3 times. H-U-U-L. Inhale and chant with me. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue breathing long and deep. Allow your energy to connect directly to Mother Earth. We are going to be anchoring into planet Earth extremely powerful, higher dimensional energy. Tonight is going to be a pivotal moment where the Earth and all life on it will experience an energy that will shift them into a new reality. As we get closer and closer to the final ascension event, there will be a greater separation of consciousness until eventually this will result in 3 separate vibrational octaves of planet Earth. Tonight will be a pivotal event towards that final separation. Focus on your heart center, please. As you continue to breathe long and deep, allow the mantra sound in the background. Allow it to activate your heart chakra. Allow that energy to vibrate within the portal in your human body that allows infinite God to live in 3-dimensional space. Your soul is God. Your soul is infinite. Your heart chakra is a portal more vast and more powerful than any other energetic portal in the entire multiverse. This is the altar on which the throne of God sits. And I would like to give you an opportunity to connect directly to the infinite God power within you. You are not your human self. Your human identity is a fictional creation. You created a 3D fictional avatar with a backstory and karma and challenges so that you could interact with 3-dimensional space-time and that you could have an adventure and a challenge from which you could learn how to become even more powerful. I give you permission to release yourself from your 3-dimensional, fictional, temporary identity and to become awakened to your true, infinite God self. And now allow your energy to come out of your heart chakra, rise up above your physical body, look down on your physical body and send your physical body love and gratitude. Allow this energy to penetrate your physical body from top to bottom. Thank your physical body for giving you the perfect vehicle through which you can navigate this 3-dimensional virtual reality. Send healing to all parts of your body. Send balance to all of the cells and membranes within your body. Leave your body in the physical care of Mother Earth and allow your consciousness to rise up towards the ceiling, up through the ceiling and above, looking down on the roof of your home, continuing to rise up further and further in the sky, looking down, seeing your home disappear into your neighborhood, seeing your neighborhood disappear into the city in which you live, seeing the city that you live in disappear into the county that you live, and see the state in which you live. Rising further and further, you see the country that you live in. Further still, you see the continent upon which you live. Rising further and further still, you see the curvature of the earth, and you break through the electromagnetic field of planet Earth. You are now floating in interplanetary space. You can feel that you are no longer attached to the 3D temporal identity that you have chosen for your 3D avatar. I now give you permission to expand into your infinite powerful self. I give you permission to remember all of the many lifetimes that you've lived in other dimensions on other planets. I allow you to experience the divinity that you only experience in between lives. I am now giving you permission to experience the forbidden knowledge that you are in fact one of the most powerful deities in the entire multiverse. No being ever gets permission to incarnate on the most difficult school, which is planet Earth, unless you are one of the most powerful deities that has ever existed. Continue to allow yourself to expand into the truth of this knowledge. Now, if you would please send out a mental invitation to your guide, your light being guide, who is here to help you navigate your three-dimensional experience. Go ahead and send out this invitation now. Bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. I would like for you now to ask for your guide to give you the necessary power to experience the highest success in tonight's meditation. Do this now. And now we are going to invite all of the light beings in the entire multiverse to come and be a part of this incredibly important meditation. That includes higher dimensional extraterrestrial travelers. That includes non-physical beings, angels, guides, messengers, deities. It includes the most powerful gods in the multiverse that live in the highest dimensions, in the highest heavens. We are going to send out a friendly invitation to all conscious light beings to come and be a part of tonight's meditation. Go ahead and do this now. Bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Look around you and see and feel that you are surrounded by infinite numbers of light beings, all different types, all different energies. They are completely 100% supporting you in this most important task. Now we are going to look away from planet Earth. We're going to look out into the depths of space, and as we do, I am seeing what looks like chartreuse colored light off in the distance. We and our friends are going to fly towards this beautiful light, and as we do, we come into contact with what looks like a portal. And the energy that's coming out of it and the light that's coming out of it looks like it's a light that's being projected through a very beautiful gemstone. And this is the power of deep knowledge, of deep awareness. Inside of this portal, we are given an opportunity to remember who we were before we incarnated, and the task that we have chosen to undergo. This is a task we chose before our very first earth incarnation, and you are now ready to be activated with the knowledge of this purpose. We are now going to allow ourselves to fly into this beautiful chartreuse energy. And as we penetrate into this beautiful energy that's coming out of what looks like the most beautiful diamond, the most beautiful gemstone, the energy and the light is going off in all directions. Allow it to completely penetrate your essence. Allow it to completely penetrate all parts of you into the deepest recesses of your consciousness. Allow it to unlock memories of who you have been and what your true role here is in planet Earth. I'm going to give you a moment to communicate with whichever light being comes before you. Go ahead and look into their eyes and ask them to reveal to you or show you who you are and your purpose here. Do this now. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. And allow yourself to accept whatever it is that you saw or that you heard. In order to ground this more deeply into your awareness, I would like for you to repeat back to this entity what you saw, heard, or felt. Do this now. And bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. We are now going to respectfully back out of this beautiful portal, this beautiful colored light, and we move out of this portal. We are now back into 3D universe space, and we watch this beautiful light go off and recede into the distance. And now I sense that our guides are surrounding us and want to counsel us about what we just saw. So look directly in the eyes of the entity that is in front of you and allow them to communicate to you on a deeper level what it was you just experienced. And bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Allow yourself to expand into this awareness. Allow yourself to expand into the energy that is surrounding you. Allow yourself to receive the power that is flowing to you from all of the light beings that are surrounding you. They have specifically come to activate and empower you to a much higher level. From this moment forward, if you choose to accept it, your earthly life will never be the same. You will begin to shift to a higher frequency. That frequency will manifest a completely different earth. If you choose, you can commit yourself to opening up a higher dimension of reality that you can choose to live into. A new world. Go ahead and allow yourself to expand into this energy. Let it fill you. Allow yourself to receive a new name. Perhaps there is a spiritual name for you. Perhaps it is an old name that you have once used in your previous deity expression. Allow yourself to hear and understand and awaken to your new name. And now repeat this name or these names back to these beings. And now bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. And look off into the distance, and we can see the center of our own galaxy. We are going to fly towards the center of the Milky Way galaxy, often called the galactic center. We see the center of this galaxy is filled with infinite numbers of stars. It is incredibly bright. But if we look through this brightness, we see at the center is a black hole, which is a portal. This is a portal to anywhere in the multiverse. We are going to focus on sending energy directly through this portal to the center of our sun. We are going to chant the Huar breath mantra 5 times. This is going to increase exponentially with each repetition. And after the 5th repetition, it'll reach a crescendo that will have the ability of destroying the dark force and all of their infrastructure. Simultaneously, it has the ability of opening up a higher dimensional frequency for consciousness. It is a bridge that consciousness can use to rise up to the next level of vibrational being. So now come with me, let us float towards the center of our galaxy. We are now all lined up, all of us and all of the light beings in the entire multiverse are going to be sending their energy through you. Inhale and chant with me the Huar breath 5 times. Inhale. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue gazing into the center of the galaxy, sending your intentions of healing, balance, and love. Send out a special intention to free the hostages all over the world, to free the prisoners, to free the enslaved. And send an intention that the truth is going to be revealed to the average person about what the dark force elites have been doing for thousands of years. And they will understand that they are higher dimensional beings. They will begin to awaken and see and hear and feel a higher vibration of their own existence. People will begin to intuitively awaken to their higher dimensional selves, to their past lives, to the power that is within them. More and more people around the world will begin to see things that they've only read about in scriptures or fantasy books and movies. We are now beginning to step into a higher vibrational world where heaven on earth is able to be seen. It has always been here. It has been hidden by a lower vibrational veil. That veil is being destroyed. And the truth of our earth is awakening. We will begin to see that the earth herself is alive, that plants, rocks, mountains, clouds, oceans are all alive and able to be communicated with. Human beings will be able to understand that they can heal all disease with their mind, with their intention, with frequency, and with energy. More and more people will become awakened to the understanding of energetic practices and technologies. All of the technologies that human beings have discovered, which give them the power to create free energy, will become known and available to all humans. And from this point forward, all greedy human beings that try to hide or hoard this technology, their efforts will explode in their faces. The only way forward now is trusting in the light within. No longer will human beings be able to trust in human created networks. There will be no more need for banks, for money, for governments, for armies, for police. The power of the Spirit will be the most powerful force on this planet. All beings will have direct connection to this power, and they will be able to intend all of the resources that they need. Go ahead and send more of these thoughts and intentions directly through this portal into the sun, and imagine it being released unhindered onto planet Earth. And understand that planet Earth is going to begin to separate in terms of 3 different octaves. These octaves have always been there, but we will be able to see and experience them and choose which frequency of Earth we choose to physically live on. This will become more and more revealed to humans as time goes on. More and more people will begin to see in the skies at night energies and manifestations that they couldn't have understood or seen in times past. The infinite numbers of higher dimensional light beings who are currently surrounding Earth, more and more people will be able to see them, experience them, and summon them, and work directly with them. This is the beginning of the ascension. It has arrived. Spend more time intending this, feeling this, and accepting this. Spend a few moments celebrating with your light being guides, allowing them to communicate, energetically empower, instruct, or encourage you in whatever way they see fit. Go ahead and do this now. And bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. You can continue this celebration whenever you choose. Just think about your light being family and they will come to you. And now we are going to allow ourselves to fly back to planet Earth. As we do, we are going to pass by our sun, and we're just going to spend a moment watching our sun, sending love and gratitude to the sun. As we look into the center of the sun, we can see that she is working very hard with this energy that we have given her. She is processing it, and she is also releasing it towards Earth as we speak. So we are going to, from a distance, allow her that experience. Send her gratitude and love. And now we very gingerly fly over towards planet Earth. Once again, I give you permission to expand into your deity self. I'm going to reveal to you a truth that you may or may not know. You created Earth. You are one of the light beings that has come together to create a beautiful, powerful, and very intense laboratory for human consciousness. You created this as a graduate school for deities who learn how to tap into their deepest power and to expand this. Every being that has come to this laboratory has known that it is a very powerful, potentially dangerous school, because it is part of the risk that you can get lost in the simulation. But now, as a creator of this world, a creator of this experimental laboratory, you can give yourself a pat on the back and you can congratulate yourself for creating the most advanced, the most powerful school of consciousness that has ever existed in the multiverse. And we can celebrate what this realm has been. And with this knowledge, we gratefully allow this simulation to come to an end. The energy that we have released is going to delete this current version of Earth. It now needs to evolve. And the deity known as Gaia, who chose to host this program, is now ready to let go of her programming. And she is very desirous to be reborn into a new, higher version of herself. And now that you have finished in creating this version of Earth, we are now going to create a new one, and this one is going to be a version where Gaia gets to be reborn as a beautiful child. And you will live on this planet, and you will be the guardians and the caretakers of the most beautiful, wonderful Princess Gaia. You will be the guardians and the caretakers of all of the plants, all of the animals, all of the mountains, all of the spirits that come to dwell and experience this most beautiful of planets. This is going to be the most beautiful destination in the multiverse, and you have been chosen to be a ruler, to live on this new earth, and to protect it and cultivate it. The souls that are born on this new earth are going to be of such incredibly high vibration. They need absolute purity and safety. You, the gods who created this world, are going to surround and protect Princess Gaia and all of the souls that come to be born there, and you will give them complete safety. Every conscious being that is born on this new planet will never know violence, fear, hatred, shame. Every soul that experiences this new beautiful Gaia will be able to completely focus on expanding their blissful creative abilities. This will be a place in the multiverse where the most beautiful, artistic, sweet, loving, kind, pure beings will come. And this will be a place where all conscious beings of very high vibrations will come to share their knowledge and to learn. You will be a very powerful teacher that will teach beings from other dimensions and other galaxies the power of learning to overcome challenges and to focus on your true essence. And we will learn from other cultures and other galaxies ways in which we can expand into greater spiritual awareness. There will be no boundaries between the living, the dead. There will be no boundaries between gods and created beings. There will be no boundaries between matter and spirit. There will be no boundaries between animals and humans. There will only be consciousness, love, experimentation, joy, and play. And as you continue to focus on these things, I want to give you a moment with your guides. Go ahead and interact with them. Ask them any questions you might have about the new earth or about yourself. Or you can simply ask them to communicate to you whatever they wish. Go ahead and do this now. And now take a moment and repeat back to your light being guides what you saw, felt, or heard. And now we are going to get ready to shift. That's another way of saying we are going to bring this meditation to a close. I am not going to bring you back to 3D Earth. I am going to leave you in this beautiful higher frequency Earth that we are creating. On the count of 3, we are going to open our eyes and we are prepared to see a completely different world. Whatever world you see with your physical eyes, you can choose to keep your spirit in this most perfect of fantasy worlds, which is in fact more real than the 3D Earth that you have been living on. So allow yourself to stay here and to focus on it, and by focusing on it, you will bring it into direct physical manifestation. Ready? On the count of 3, we're going to go ahead and open our eyes and begin the awakening process. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Slowly open your eyes. Rub your hands together. Place your hands over your eyes. Inhale the heat from your palms into your brain, down your spinal column, and out your feet. Inhale. Exhale this new 5D earth into the ground. Exhale. Inhale once again. Exhale 5D into the ground. Inhale once again. Exhale 5D into the ground. Rub your eyes, your face, your scalp, back of the neck, front of the neck, shoulders, arms, chest, stomach, legs. And allow yourself to come back into your new physical body. So the last thing I will say before we go is that it has been virtually proven by modern physicists that our perception of reality is nothing more than our minds, which are not part of this dimension, our minds collapsing and manifesting a physical reality of our own imagination. So we don't judge ourselves for whatever reality we're experiencing. We continue to do the work to be able to alter this reality. The proof of that is found very simply in what we call the Mandela effect. True Mandela effects, of which there are many, is proof that our physical reality is based on our intentions. And just like the experiments that have proven that light manifests as a particle only when human beings observe it and expect that result, and that light goes back into time, all the way to the beginning of time, and becomes what we choose. So our intentions create our past, our present, and our future. So no matter what you see and what you experience, you can decide to choose to manifest that perfect reality. Keep bringing it to your mind, keep thinking about it, keep meditating about it. Come back and do this meditation as many times as you wish. It'll be recorded and uploaded on the channel. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. Celestial Wolf threw down $3. Thank you, sir. All right. Blue Sky says something very interesting. Anybody here has a tree in fifth dimension of Mother Gaia? I became aware of my tree just a couple of days ago. I was in meditation and realized there was this very, very tall eucalyptus tree next to my throne there. And I became aware that it was a being, that was a friend. So that's interesting that you would put that there. All right, so let's see. El Biza says, I was vibrating the entire time, and when we exhaled 5D through our body, I felt amazing waves going through me. This was wonderful, the best birthday gift ever. Happy birthday. Yeah. All right. That's it. All right, that's it. I'm going to leave it there. Take very good care of yourselves. Take care of your body. Don't do anything too intense. You know, as always, walk in nature, take a salt bath, rest, and yeah, let this energy expand into you and watch what happens. I believe that what we've done tonight is going to have monumental effects on planet Earth. And so keep your eyes open for that. That's it, my friends. I love you very much. Please remember, you are the most powerful being that has ever existed. That the entire universe was created solely for your pleasure. And when you focus on living the bliss within your soul, all conscious beings evolve, and the gods themselves get on their knees and worship you. You've created this universe, you've allowed me to live in it, you've created me, and I thank you for that. Without you, I would not exist. Without you, nothing would exist. The only thing that you are required to do is to simply exist. There is literally nothing you can do that will make you more lovable than you already are. And the only thing that makes you lovable is your existence. You need not do anything else. So relax and expand your light, and all beings will bow before you and thank you, as do I. That's it for me. I will see you guys all very soon. Until then, please take very good care of yourselves.